Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying. It's a Sunday. We're getting things cracking off. FEFE, for those of you who don't know, we're going to let you know right away, right now, what this stream is about. This is going to be focused on FEFE, the frog. It is the representation of Pepe, the frog. Okay? From 4chan. It's the most famous meme in the world. Most everybody pretty much knows about it already. And what we have here on the screen is FEFE the frog, which is created by the same artist, Matt Fury, the same artist who created Pepe, the most famous meme in the world. And FEFE is the representation of Pepe. And Matt made him very specifically that. So what we have here is the representation of Pepe. And we all know that narratives are everything in crypto. And so when it comes, to narratives, I don't think it gets much more fire than this. Pepe being the leader of this cycle, the most famous meme in the world, becoming a meme coin, being the leader of this cycle on Robinhood and Coinbase now, so open to the masses in America, all around the world. And then on top of that, you have the representation of of Pepe, which is FEFE. And that is huge. Of course, anything that is going to be the representation of Pepe and be that tied to it, directly created by the same artist as the representation of Pepe, is going to be extremely valuable. And so what we have here is an extremely valuable frog under 1 million market cap that is the representation of Pepe, tied to Pepe, created by the same artist as Pepe, in the same bull run for the frog cycle while Pepe's leader. I think this coin has some of the highest potential to go to hundreds of millions. Even a billion wouldn't be outside of this coin's potential value. And it's sitting after it's put in an all-time high, put in a new all-time high after coming down, and now it's sitting at this higher low, right, before it goes to make a new all-time high, just like it did 2 times before, right? So this coin has proven itself in the past 2 times. Not only did it launch, not only did it go and make an all-time high, but it came down. It created a higher low than this one, and then it went on to make a new all-time high. So this coin has done nothing but prove to us that it's going to do it again. If we go based off of historical value, historical evidence, if you know a person in real life and you base them off of their history, right? You base them off of their history, then you would be basing FEFE great, right? Based off of FEFE's history, you're assuming that it's going to continue to go higher and move up again once more, because all it has done. No, ANI, tell me, how is it dead? Look at it. It has gone on to consistently make new all-time highs. If you look at the volume on the coin, it has extremely strong volume. Look. This is the volume on FEFE right here. You can see, here's the exchanges. Here's the volume. So over 100,000 in volume. FEFE is not dead. It's actually doing extremely well. But if you don't know what you're talking about, then it's going to look dead. And that's why a lot of people miss good coins out there in the market. because they think something's dead and then it ends up taking off. And then they're wondering, oh, how did I miss that? Oh, I was looking at that one. Right? So all you have to do is just look at the data, look at the metrics. You can see, here's the data right here. Here's some of the data you can look at. It's just only put in higher highs and put in higher lows. From here to here to here. It's only been higher. From here to here, it's only been higher. And when it goes from this next higher low up again, that would be its third time continuing to go higher. So based off of its history, we can only assume that it'll continue higher based on what it's always done. It's always moved on to put in higher highs, and it's always moved down to put in higher lows, consistently moving upwards, whether it's up or at the lows, at the tops or the lows. So that's the kind of stuff you want to be looking for in a market. You want to be looking for the community. Is it strong? Is it alive? Right? Is the coin, moving in a way that it should be with the chart? And it's so funny because look at this. This is going to be recorded on YouTube and everything, so we'll be able to look back and see this. Why is this guy so upset? It makes no sense. The coin is dead. If the coin is dead. Okay. So he has literally no backing. He has no reason why the coin is dead. He can't even say why. In fact, he won't even argue or try to explain. But he'll just say that and leave. He has no reason to be like so on the stance of, oh, it's dead, right? He has no reason to be on that camp. He's going to completely miss one of the best coins in the market because he's not looking at the data. All he sees is a big red swoop down. He's not looking at all these other indicators that are making it look beautiful. Higher highs, higher lows, strong volume, strong community, following the market. And he's so riled up that even he has to go, if the coin is dead, dude. Like on some serious attitude. Why do people get like that? Something interesting to really study. Like, is there something personal against FEFE, or would he talk like that against any coin? Did you even do any research to figure out if what you're saying is true? You're so confident in your statement. So confident in your statement that you'll mock me if the coin is dead. Yet 6 months from now, when you see this coin sending to 100 million, 200 million, up towards a billion, possibly passing a billion, what are you going to be saying then? When you didn't even look at the data. You don't even consider the chart. This is a 1 in a million chart. People, that's why so many people, it's so easy. It's so easy. The signs, the writing is literally on the wall for you. This is the writing right here on the wall. It's literally so easy. It's put in higher highs. It's put in higher lows consistently. It's not supposed to be easy to the point where, like, oh yeah, this is an obvious fucking sheer win. No. See, this volatility, this coming down like this and sitting down here like this, all this shit is made to trick you out. It's made to make you miss it. So that way, when it starts sending, you FOMO in. You FOMO in higher. It's made and designed to freak people out, scare people out. And then when it starts sending, you FOMO in. These charts are made to be volatile. But when you see a chart consistently in its history, proving that most likely the next move it will make based on its history is continually upwards, then you bet on that. Then you can take a bet on that. When most coins do not show this consistency or show this, confidence, give you the confidence that this kind of chart has. Most coins don't. Because most coins do not proceed to put in an all-time high, put in a higher low, and then after that, put in a new all-time high after being created. And then proceed to hold and put in another higher low to move in for a next higher high. That is unheard of. Almost no coins in the world do this. Do you understand? I'm trying to help you guys see this and understand. But if you think that what I'm saying is insignificant and doesn't matter, then you will 100 billion% miss this. But if you think that what I'm saying 100 million%, 100% matters, then you will see what the fuck I'm talking about. This is not a normal coin. Guys, please share the video. Please share the live, like, repost, leave comments, save, do whatever you gotta do. So we got Pepe right here. We're on TikTok. We're on Trovo. We're on YouTube. We're on Kick. We're on Twitch. What is up, y'all? What is up? This coin is getting ready to launch back up. If you know, you know. If you can read charts, then you know. FEFE is about to launch. FEFE is getting ready to launch, motherfuckers. GM. Guys, tap the screen, share it out there. Let's get this shit going. GM. I wonder why it's doing that. Weird. I don't know. I don't know why Deck Screener has all those blue lines on it when you change to like the day or change it to like hours or 15 minutes or whatever. I never used to do that. It's good, Nico. How you doing? This coin's getting ready to launch. This is the representation of Pepe, Pepe the Frog, the #1 meme in the world. It's on Coinbase and Robinhood, so you already know that this meme coin is going to be massive. Pretty much a no-brainer. and it's sitting um, literally bottomed out at its higher low, preparing to launch again to its next move up. GM. How are y'all doing? What if I told you guys this is going to be one of the next major, like, famous meme coins in the world? What would you guys fucking say? Would you believe me? Would you motherfuckers believe me? GM. This is a live stream for FEFE, the representation of Pepe. Everybody over on Twitter, over on X, please like, repost, quote repost. Do everything you got to do to get this live stream out there. Come on to TikTok, hit the like. GM, just setting up some stuff here really quick. Guys, please share, repost. Let's get this going through the algorithm. This is the representation of Pepe, FEFE. Extremely strong, building, just been consolidating, and it is going to launch when Ethereum launches. Extremely fucking hard. GM. This is the representation of Pepe, the next big meme coin. And we're out here just shilling it, trying to get as many people aware as possible before the bull run takes off. Save as many lives as possible. I'm out here for you guys. I ain't doing this for me. This is about Pepe and FEFE. The representation of Pepe, the number one meme in the world, is FEFE, and it is here just under 1 million. It's already hit 11 million, and it's building at a higher low, the previous higher low, to go to a new all-time high. So you guys have a chance to get in at the bottom of a higher low before it takes off to a new all-time high. Doesn't get better than this. That's the beauty of volatility in a market, in meme coins, in a meme coin market, because you get the opportunity to buy the lows and sell the highs, which ultimately brings you the biggest and fastest gains out of any other market in the world. So please tap the screen, share it out, repost. Let's get this out there and let's get it going. Thank you so much. This is a meme coin narrative that is... Oh, one sec. Let me fix this. There we go. Yeah, this is a meme coin narrative that is extremely legendary, um, once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. There's never going to be another Pepe like this Pepe, the official Pepe coin on Coinbase and Robinhood, known and recognized by everyone around the world. And there's never going to be another FEFE that follows along with Pepe like this, in this narrative, in this time frame. It's a once in a lifetime time, right? Once in a lifetime time. GM, 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 GM. The representation of Pepe. I mean, this is the most insane narrative in the world. The representation of fucking Pepe. Come on. GM, GM, everyone. There is. So, this is the Three Frog narrative. There is the Boys Club book with Pepe and Andy, Landwolf, Brett, his best friends in the Boys Club comic book. And what ended up happening is people on 4chan ended up seeing the Boys Club comic book, and they ended up finding Pepe in the comic book. Um, and Pepe in the book says something like "feels good, man." And so what they ended up doing is running with that and turning it into a viral meme on 4chan. And it went on to do crazy things, so many things. You know, it went on to help President Trump become president. It went on to be a symbol of peace, love, freedom in China. It was also used negatively by people on 4chan, with racist, memes and stuff. So it was used in many, many ways all across the world, for many different circumstances. So Pepe is the most famous meme and the biggest meme in the world. And next, after that, Matt Fury also, people found out that Matt Fury had also created two other comic books with two other frogs in them. And those two other frogs were Hoppy and Fefe. And so what you have here is just like with Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Bonk, Floki Inu, all that stuff, you have that dog narrative for last bull run in 2021. Now what you have is the frog cycle bull run with Pepe. And of course, what do you have as the following meme coins after Pepe? You have the two other frog coins just like you have the other dog coins. So you have Hoppy, you have Apu, you have Fefe. And these specific frog coins are going to run extremely hard with Pepe because of that meme coin narrative style. It just happens. It's the most common sense. Because Dogecoin ran so hard, people just looked for the next dog coin, like Shiba Inu and stuff. So just like with Pepe, people are going to be looking for the next frog coins, like Hoppy, like Apu, like Fefe. And that's why these are such easy, obvious winners. And Fefe and Hoppy being directly connected to the three frog narrative, being in the three frog narrative, they stand to run extremely violently hard upwards. So when you're looking at a coin like Fefe under 1 million, around 600,000, you see that it's consistently putting in higher highs, as you can see right here on the chart, right? That first mountain, that first point that you see on the left, that's the first high. Then it came down and it's higher than it was before at that bottom. And then it proceeded to go back up to a new all-time high. You can see that second mountain. And then it's came back down to a new higher low. So it's above the previous time that it dipped, which is exactly what you want to see for a bullish chart. And then next, you want to look for volume. And it might say 4,000 volume on Deck Screener right here for Fefe. But in all reality, if you look at CoinMarketCap, yeah, so you can see right here in the volume, there's 3,900 in Uniswap. There's 48,000 on Ascend EX, 75,000 on Biloxi, and $10 on Grove Exchange. So it has the volume. So it has the strong volume. It has the chart. It has the community. Everything is beautiful for this coin. Everything is pointing towards this coin being an absolute avalanche to the upside. An absolute monstrosity from a tadpole to a monster bullfrog. I might not have the reputation and the way of speaking that a lot of these data analysts and, market analysts have. I might not be able to break down the market and all the data for you guys like Soka or like some of these other popular guys in the past. that you guys would flock around and listen to and take every word they say like a grain of gold. But I am saying with full confidence and understanding of the market and memes that when I say FEFE has everything it needs, and it is proving it daily, even by and in the data, I mean it 1 billion%. All you have to do is not even fucking listen to me. Look at the data for yourself. It is putting in on the chart what you want to look for. Consistent higher highs and consistent higher lows, which almost no coins in the world are doing right now. And then take a look and see that is the volume strong? Yes, it has consistently strong, incredibly strong volume to market cap ratio. Then go look and see, is there a community on X? Yes, constantly rating, constantly tweeting and making content about FEFE. People like me doing live streams, making videos, making content about FEFE. Other people on YouTube making videos and content about FEFE on X and YouTube. Other people making content on TikTok about FEFE, right? So FEFE has higher highs and higher lows. It has a premium chart, best chart, one of the best charts in the world. It has extremely strong and healthy volume, which means it's being bought, traded, and sold and held, which means it's popular and has mind share. And third, oh shit, what's the third thing? Gosh dang it, it just slipped my mind. Jeez. Well, it is popular. It has higher highs, higher lows, sitting at its consolidation zone. Gosh damn it, I completely forgot the third thing that I was going to mention. But you guys get the drift. I've already talked about it. I mentioned it before. I was just going over the three things that I was talking about. But if you're listening, you already heard. All right. Jeez. Lost my train of thought. As you guys can see, I'm incredibly bullish on this, and it doesn't even matter if I'm bullish. It's not even about, oh, Saga is personally bullish, right? Just look at the data for yourself. I don't need to be the popular guy that, everyone likes and thinks, oh, he's so smart. Be smart for yourself. Go, just look. Just look for yourself. It's putting in the higher highs and higher lows. It has the volume to be popular. It has the narrative to be extremely fucking strong. I think that's the third thing that I was going to mention. Right? It has the Pepe fucking narrative. So you got everything. Let me break it down for you guys again. Everything. Everything you need to fucking have a successful meme coin. You see what I'm saying here? Like, the more people that rally behind this already 100% successful and going to be a monster meme coin, the more people that rally behind it, not only are you going to be fucking successful, not only is it going to help you, but this coin will get bigger. It will only be stronger. It'll only be more of a monster the more people that rally behind it, like a fucking spirit bomb. Like and repost the live stream. Let's get it out there. Let's keep it going. Guys, we have the best meme coin in the world under 1 million. We should all be going insane. Sharing this, spreading it everywhere, telling everyone. Almost no coins in the world are doing what FEFE is doing, putting in higher lows, higher highs, holding those consistently with strong volume, with the most premium narrative in the world, the three frog narrative tied to Pepe, the leader of this cycle. We should all be sharing this like maniacs everywhere. We should all be working for FEFE to push the FEFE narrative. Bring the tribes together. Stop this separated meme coin community stuff. Everyone come together and push something that has everything going for it. Narrative, premium, Pepe, Hoppy, FEFE. Volume, over 100,000 in volume. Extremely healthy market cap to volume ratio. And the chart, the data, higher highs, higher lows, extremely strong community. Has everything it needs. So you can mess around with trying to push some random meme coin, try to make it launch, or you can actually work with the coin that's going to push to the majors and you can become a big dog with it. I'm excited. I'm riled up. GM. What's up, Dow Nerd? How you doing, brother? If you don't mind, repost this. Tap the like screen. Yes, Pepe and FEFE have the best narrative. No doubt about that, for sure. If you guys are watching this on X, definitely hop into the TikTok. Repost the live. Share it. Tap the screen. All it takes is us to just be consistent and get more and more awareness of this coin to make it even more massive than it's already going to be. And yeah, it's going to be a one hell of a lifetime. good, family? This is the representation of Pepe. It's getting ready to launch. It's looking good. We just got a buy-in actually 5 minutes ago. GM. This is the representation of Pepe, the biggest meme coin in the world. And FEFE is the representation of Pepe. So you know that this is going to be a big ass narrative, a big meme coin that is building up and just starting. So if you guys are seeing this, I mean, it's a little bit over a year old, but that is pretty damn new, relative to most coins out there like Dogecoin or, Shiba Inu. Pepe is about 2 years old, a little bit over that, I think. So FEFE is relatively new, but it's not super new. It's gained its stripes. It has some age on it. It's proven itself, putting in higher highs and higher lows consistently, building on this higher low from the previous higher low, saying higher low a lot. And it's been consolidating here, and it is getting ready to launch again to that new all-time high. And like I've said many times, based on FEFE's history, right, you can see that the first time, it's from the very beginning when it started, It went on to do a all-time high, and then it came down, it put in a higher low, and then it's gone on to put a new all-time high in again, and now it's sitting once again at a higher low above that previous higher low. So based on FEFE's history, it's going to put in another all-time high. But just based off pure historical, evidence, based off pure historical price movement, FEFE is going to move higher, put in a new all-time high, and putting a new higher low based on the way that it's moved in its entire lifetime. So you have a better betting that FEFE will move higher than you do betting that it will move lower. You see what I'm saying here? Just based off the pure historical price movement. Then on top of that, you look at FEFE's volume. It's over 100,000 in volume right now. And its narrative is tied to Pepe. Yes, the volume's over 100,000. So as you can see right here, 73,000, 47,000, and 5,000, over 100,000 in volume on FEFE. Because Dex Screener right here on the chart that we're looking at isn't going to show you the total volume. So what you have here is an extremely strong sleeper that most people are going to, if they don't know what to look for, they're going to miss it. If you know what to look for, then this is a gold mine in your eyes, right? So, but that's why a lot of people in crypto can't make it, because they don't know what to look for. They're just hoping. They're just hoping and praying. This is not hoping and praying. This is purely just data and just looking at the data and using common sense. Right? Narrative, common sense, data. These are the things that are going to help you win. Not smashing the buttons and hoping you win. Praying to God that you get lucky. Fuck that. This is strategical, precise, surgical fucking movements. If you guys are invested in the FEFE, if you guys are buying it, tap the screen, share it, repost the live stream. The reason you want to do this is because it's going to help it get out there to other people. And the more people that see this and buy it, the more that you're going to win. We're going to stay consistent. We're going to keep doing these live streams. And we're just going to keep building this and building it. And that's really it. Consistency. Because when you have such a good narrative in front of your, in your hands, you do not sleep on it for even 1 second. When you have an opportunity in front of you, once in a lifetime opportunity that can change your life and many people's lives around you, you just can't miss it. So you wake up every day and you stay at it, because that, what you have is such a big opportunity. You cannot sleep on it. You just can't. So that's why we're here every day talking about FEFE. Whether we're doing a live stream or not, we're making videos on TikTok, we're tweeting about it, we're posting memes on Instagram, on Pinterest, on TikTok, on YouTube every day. As long as TikTok allows me to, we're going to keep pushing it on the live stream, pushing it every day on here too. Because, I mean, look, you got the representation of Pepe. The chart is gold. Volume's over 100,000. People are talking about it. Fuck that. I want to be one of the loudest people talking about this successful meme coin. When this shit pops off and everyone realizes the small amount of people that were correct, they're going to look at all the small amount of people that were talking about this coin as fucking OGs, as motherfucking bosses. Every person that is finding this coin right now has an opportunity to do that. Every person that is looking at this coin right now has an opportunity to be one of those bosses that when this coin pops off, everyone's looking at them like, damn, you were one of those OGs. FEFE's proven itself. FEFE has already proven itself. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. We're about to hit 100 followers on Twitch. So that's cool. 96 followers on Twitch right now. It's going to be crazy because when the market takes off and Ethereum starts going to new all-time highs and surpassing like, you know, maybe 7K, and you start seeing these meme coins like FEFE start to rocket up, and then you're going to start to see, when you start to see everyone on TikTok, on YouTube, on Twitch start following me, and like all this buzz, and you just start seeing everything come to life, it's going to be crazy. You're going to be like, damn, dude, I watched this shit happen in 4K in front of my eyes. Because when these coins start taking off, that's what happens. Like everyone just starts going, damn, he was right. How did he know? You know what I mean? And most of them don't buy. Most of them don't buy. So what ends up happening is, you know, a lot of them are like just in shock and awe. You know, they're like, damn, how did he know? You know, like as it just, but there is a lot of them that do buy. So the cool thing is they are all like, you know, like, holy shit, dude, it just changed my life. Like, thank you so much. And they start shilling it. They start sharing it. They start telling their story to other people. And then it just gets massive. And your accounts start blowing up because you start seeing FEFE go to 100 million, 200 million. It's game over from there. Then the word is out. People are sharing it, you know? So you can catch those tailwinds, right? Like you can be one of those people that talks the most about FEFE, and when it blows up, you're going to get a shit ton of headwinds. You know, you're going to just get boosted. So people will look at you as a G. You know, that's what happens when you talk about a specific coin and it blows up. And I just think, you know, I mean, it's obvious. This thing is a obvious winner. It's as simple as most coins in the world do not put in higher highs and higher lows and then hold those with consistent volume, with people like me and other G's out there talking about FEFE consistently Doesn't happen. Once in a lifetime. You have an easy chance, people out here have an easy chance to start talking about FEFE, put yourself on the map, become one of the biggest influencers in crypto because you were talking about something. You saw the vision before anyone else. Easy way to skyrocket yourself, your brand, your reputation, your money. Easiest way. Make a call, stick by it. When it explodes, people will look to you like, how did you know? They'll follow you. They'll listen to you for the next call. Simple as that. That brings tons of fucking money. If people listen to you for the next call, easy money to be made. Plus, other projects and other people will come to you to talk about their coin because people are waiting for you to make the next call. You want to be, obviously, you want to be careful with that. You don't want to just talk about any and everything. And depending on how premium you want your brand to be, you really want to be picky with what coins you choose to talk about if you're going to end up going that route. But it's a different topic. Me, I choose to stick with only FEFE. That's the only coin I choose to talk about. No one pays me. I'm building this myself with this awesome community that chose to put me in leadership of the coin, and that's it. I don't want to take any payment from any community, any coin. I'd rather just build our own thing, with this awesome FEFE community and just see everyone win from our own fruits of our labor. I think that's truly the best way to do it. So, feels good to see all of the work that we're putting in turn successful. You can see when, as FEFE right now is consolidating at a higher low, right here at the bottom, people are consistently buying the dip, just accumulating these lows for when it takes off. This community is just building and building and building their positions, sizing up their wallets, so that way the real community members here own this token and not just a couple massive whales, and it just builds up into the right supply, into the right hands that want to see this coin go higher and bigger. And you can see that because right at the previous dip, this coin is sitting above that. Those were the guys previously that sent this coin to 11 million at the top there. And those same guys are still here. You can see that because this coin hasn't gone below that previous dip, which tells you those same guys and more people are now accumulating at this low to send it higher again. So what you're having is basically a fucking reset at a little bit higher position, because the higher low before this one was like a 400K range. Now this is 600K. You guys are basically getting a reset at the lows before it sends to a new all-time high again. That is ultimately why people love meme coins. People love meme coins for the volatility because the stock market doesn't provide you with those sweeping ups and downs. The thing is, you just don't want to be caught buying at the top of these ups and downs. You want to be buying at the bottoms of these ups and downs. That's when the volatility, the ups and downs, become super beneficial to you. They aren't beneficial when you're buying the top and it comes all the way down, though. That's why meme coins are extremely hard, because most people don't want to buy at the bottom. It's extremely scary to them. But really, you should be looking at the bottom as like the bottom of a mountain. Extremely safe. You have nowhere to fall. So you get in at the bottom and you ride to the top. You get out at the top so you don't fall. Right? That's how you should look at trading meme coins. Right? And you can always leave a moon bag leave a moonbag position in. Take profits, leave some in case it takes off and goes higher. This is like trading 101. But this is why people love the volatility, and is also why people hate it. Because people who come in that are new or make the mistake of buying at the top and it comes all the way back down, they feel like they just got rugged. In all reality, it's not a rug. It's just a coin moving extremely volatile, providing you the opportunities to make extreme money. Because in volatility is opportunity. So what you see here in FEFE is those extreme volatile moves up and down. So after everything that I've said, when do you think is the best time to be buying in between these ups and downs? Obviously, the best time to buy would be at the bottom of these ups and downs. You buy the bottoms and then it moves up. You make money. It's very simple. Free money. Free money. You buy when it's low, you sell when it's high. So right now, what is FEFE doing for everyone? It's providing people an opportunity to buy before it goes high. And it's, how do you know it's giving people that opportunity? Because it's sitting at a higher low than before. That means it's not over. It's not done. It's going to move on and continue on higher. Because what you see here is it moved higher both times. And what you see here is it's sitting above this low right here. So it's not done. It's building. It's still alive. It's continually moving higher. And the next move up will be above these ones. So from here, under 1 million, above, that's over 12x. So $1,000, if it moves above this higher high, would be over $12,000. If you put $1,000 in here, when it goes back above here, over 12 grand. Free money. Free money. That's the money printer, 100% legal, but not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is what I do. This is what I'm doing. Now, I haven't taken profit on FEFE ever, once yet. But this is how you make money in anything really. Trading, stocks, crypto. You buy the lows, you sell the highs. And the charts that you want to look for are the ones that consistently move higher highs, higher lows. I hope that makes sense. And then you want to look for volume too, because volume tells you that people are buying and selling it. That means it has attention and it's alive. This coin has over 100,000 in volume. This isn't all the volume. So you have to use other platforms to make sure you're getting all the data. But here's the volume, 84,000, 47,000. So you have over 100,000 in volume for FEFE. So if you're out here today looking, trying to find what's the best meme coin in the world, in the market, under 1 million, one of the best ones is FEFE. It's putting in that beautiful chart. Higher highs and higher lows. It's building up. People are constantly buying it. You can see that. It moves with the market. So when the market moves up, when Ethereum goes upwards, FEFE will follow with it. It also has extremely strong and good liquidity. And this is the representation of Pepe. The representation of Pepe. The number one meme in the world on Coinbase and Robinhood. So if you're looking for an extremely strong narrative that is tied to a meme coin that is already extremely strong, then FEFE is a great option. A lot of people on TikTok probably look at this and they think, oh, it's done. It's not done. It is not done. It is building on a higher low from this previous dip. Last time it did this, it exploded. So it is not done. It can explode from here to new all-time highs just like it did before. Extremely fast, extremely easy. And a lot of people are going to be caught off guard, especially on TikTok, because they see me talking. They don't believe me. And then when it takes off, they're just going to be like, well, damn, he was right. Yeah. Fuck. Next time I'll listen to him. What if I tell you there's not going to be a next time? What if I tell you there's not going to be a next time? People will literally take $1,000 and make $100,000, $1 million with this coin because of what metrics it has behind it, because of the data, because of the narrative, because of all these things accumulatively behind this coin pushing it. It can actually reach hundreds of millions to billions. So there's not going to be a next time on this channel for you to get into the next meme coin if you see that I'm correct on this one. I'm not doing another one. There's FEFE and that's it. So when you see people posting their new supercars and their new houses that they get from being in FEFE community, I don't want to hear, Saga, what's the next one? I don't want you guys to ask me about what's the next meme coin when you see people driving Ferraris because they bought FEFE. Please don't. You have your opportunity right now. Don't come to me later. Just even $100 to $1,000 can change your life in FEFE. Do not come crying to me later. If you don't have the balls to put $100 to $1,000 into FEFE, I don't want to see it, please. I don't want to see it. Save me and you the drama. Because I don't want to see it. You have your chance now to escape the Matrix. I want to celebrate with you guys later. I don't want to see you guys crying. I don't want to feel sad because some of you missed out when I'm celebrating later. Straight up. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to celebrate when this coin takes off. I'm not going to sit there and cry with you guys because you missed this coin, because you didn't have the balls to throw $100 in. You know? I'm going to enjoy my life. And you'll have next cycle to get in 4 years from now. Because this coin will still be here 4 years from now, It'll be way higher market cap, but you'll have a chance to join and get into FEFE. I don't know, 150 million market cap at the bottom next cycle, and then you can ride it up to billions next cycle. But don't cry to me later for the next 4 years if you didn't have the balls to put $100 in right now at the bottom with like almost fucking no risk. Nice, that's what's up. That's what's good. Ethereum can launch any day now. We're seeing the way that things are moving. Let me take a look. Bitcoin is in the green, 108,000. Ethereum, look at Ethereum, guys. Ethereum's looking saucy, 449. Sorry. 4,478,000. And it's holding its ground up there. So I think we're due for a run coming up. Yeah, it's just consolidating around that 4,500 range. So these are the times, I think, to be collecting the coins that you believe in. This coin is building up off higher highs and higher lows. GM.